Anti-Afro Svengalis. Within the last 2 years, there were these, we call them attack panels. That's how it started out. Now they're called demon infused live streams, demon chats, there's different names. Straight up demonic. So these attack panels sprung up. One of the main attack panels, like the primary attack panel, was the one that was run by TCTV. He uses the name, he went to Ghost and now he's using Couch Potato. He was running these attack panels. And he was making some pretty wild statements. And it was decided we can't possibly capture everything that's going on between what he is saying and the people he's bringing up on his attack panels. But we realized there was definitely information that we needed to catalog. So one of the things that I'm not going to get into what we actually cataloged. I'm going to focus on what we didn't catalog and how a recent revelation about what we didn't catalog became very significant. We decided this big, I don't know what it was, blow up or fight or argument that TCTV was having with the person who filed the lawsuit and her screaming and hollering with all these other people, that had nothing to do with us. Why would that be relevant? Like, my name would come up here and there. Gerald's name was thrown in the mix, like randomly. It was really bizarre. We just said, you know what? Don't worry about copying those. And trust me, I wasn't copying videos. I didn't know how to copy videos at the time. Other people were copying videos. Don't worry about those. It's not anything to do with us. I don't know TCTV, never met him. Certainly don't know the person who filed the lawsuit. How could this be relevant? Not relevant. Fast forward, people. Photon had a live stream last week, and he played some clips. And the clips that he played, we were like floored. What? What did we just hear? Here's a revelation. And without even going any further, I'm going to let you hear what the revelation is. And I'm going to see if you can figure out what I'm referring to. Whether you do or not, I'm going to come back and tell you the revelation that turned the light on. Stay tuned and I will return.
Fuck them motherfuckers fucking with everybody's channel. We are 10 steps ahead of these niggas. We all got backup channels and none of them niggas know where I'm at. PC thing, I think he might have a lawsuit. They have to have a good reason to be terminating his channel. Nobody should have even known about that other channel. It seems like they got a personal vendetta about him.
Let me cover this quickly because I really want to move on to something that's central to this video. Although this is important, now we know where it comes from. All of these random accusations about us being all these different people, Rev G's this person, I'm that person. Here is the riddle that is solved. This sudden, seemingly sudden number of declarations by these demons that say that we are all these different people. That was started by TC and it's just simply being parroted. Because when we went back and listened, like when these tapes were recently released, and thank you again, Photon, if it hadn't been for your live stream, we wouldn't have had access to this because we didn't even think to copy this type of particular content on TCTV's channel. We captured other material. TCTV was actually saying that I was the person who filed the lawsuit. Not only that, I would go on his panel, I would talk to him, I would engage the people there. They would pull up live streams of other people while they were doing their live streams. I'm a moderator in those live streams, but somehow I found a way to be moderating there and participating in other live streams. At the same time, I'm in his chat impersonating all these different people. Because initially he was saying I was the person. When they started falling out, he was saying I was that person. Then he was saying that I have all these people in his chat and I'm really still the person who filed the lawsuit. He even stated that I got up on the platform and changed my voice. I was that person, but I changed my voice and pretended like I was someone else. He came up with the most outrageous, wild, bullshit claims. And now we know where the repetitive cycle comes from, this automatic blurting out of, we have all these screen names. It just seemed kind of odd that somebody would just come up and started saying this. TCTV was the one who set that in motion and continued to repeat it over and over again. When people go about just randomly accusing you of any and everything under the sun, look very carefully, ponder what they're doing, because a lot of times they're simply referring to themselves. This is where the broken swinger got the lie that I was connected to the person who filed the lawsuit. That came directly from TCTV / ghost / couch potato. So that is a scam. That information is false. No proof was ever given. This is simply a way to make money off someone else. They're not making money off of anything that they can offer you. These demons, they are using your name, they're using your content, they're making up lies about you, and then they're charging people to listen to the lies. Let me tell you something else that originated from TCTV. He's the main person that was running around hollering and screaming about snitching. He was the main culprit. He was habitual for calling people on the carpet, as he would try to perceive it to be, like he had some authority behind what he was saying. He was angry at anybody, according to him, who called law enforcement. He didn't care the reason why. But it's very interesting how he said nothing. In fact, he joined in and laughed when a false police report went in on Lennon Honor. TCTV even called Dempsey Diderot's channel while they were all talking about, run, Lennon, run, Lennon's on the run. This was all fun and games. All fun and games for TCTV. He would become enraged, however, if you dare talk about his adult son. And if you recently met up with your adult son, good for you. But I thought it was bizarre that within a week, his adult son was making rap videos, raging homophobic rap videos with sexually aggressive language towards men, towards Rev G. This is extremely bizarre. It prompted me to ask the question, who really is the father and who really is the child / adult or offspring? Because he certainly did not present as if he was a father of 8. I was raised by a father of 8, and I have very high expectations. There should be a bare minimum standard. How in the world can you say you care about your children? But it's perfectly okay. And I'm not trying to impart reason onto demons. Don't take it that way. I'm just throwing it out there. You claim to care so much about children, but it's perfectly okay for you to place everyone else's children in danger. You're complaining about you being placed in danger, but what about the women and children and other people who are unsuspecting that they were put in danger? What about these married men in these YouTube streets who are married or otherwise committed in relationships with women? You had no qualms about hanging around people and laughing as they made up lies on them. Where was all your morality when these children were threatened with sexual violence? And what does TCTV say? When the same starts happening to him, he starts pleading his case. He starts claiming he's Mr. Innocent. Like in this clip, stay tuned and I will return.
I've never put nobody's life or well-being in danger on this internet. I've never done that. I don't know nobody that want to do that to anybody. I don't know none of y'all to want to put your life at risk like that. But yet, and to think that, you know, people that wanted to act like they was cool. I'm not going to say the word friend. I'm going to just say cool with me. People that claim to be cool with me, the only thing you could offer me when the shit hit the fan and the shit, you know what I'm saying, got funky and they wasn't riding right, the only thing you could offer me is apology. Fuck you. Your apologies will do nothing for me. You should have been riding from the rip. That shit, you got to nip in the ass from the start. You cannot let nothing like that slide. I can't let nothing like that slide. I don't want to hear no apologies. And then Don put out the live. It killed the whole thing. Be Accountable did his live. Killed the whole thing. Because there was enough content. That's why this whole side right here was built. This whole side here was built because look at how they did it. They used to do it like this. I'm going to give you the game. A live would start from Miss Buyer Beware. If I'm saying that. Miss Buyer Beware, the anti-afro, she would start the live with a video. The Cognac couple, A and J, they would do a live on it on like Thursday. Give it more built up, more credibility. Then the Crazy Monkey, that emotional little goofy nigga, that little sucker, he'll do a live on it on Friday. And then you got Lemonhead. Lemonhead, he runs the shit all weekend. Come Monday, that shit labeled as the truth. That's how the game worked. That's how their game was working until we stepped in.
Oh my goodness. So after crap blows up with this person who filed the lawsuit, which we had nothing to do with, I guess TCTV wanted to make himself feel good. We were not engaged with these people like this. They were running around with this fantasy in their head. We were not involved with this garbage. This had nothing to do with us, which is why we decided it was not worth duplicating. We're just now getting this revealed because of these tapes that are released recently. You don't put people's lives in danger. But you ran panels for 4, 5, and 6 hours where you hosted people who spewed some extremely dangerous lies about me, about Rev G, about those who supported us. You repeated many of those lies. Rev G is a child molester. That's not putting someone's life in danger. Rev G is a member of NAMBLA. That's not putting someone's life in danger. How many people did you host on your platform who called me a white supremacist? That's not putting my life in danger. How many people did you host on the trash ass attack panel that said I was a white supremacist, I was backed by white supremacy, I was upheld by white supremacy, I had all these white supremacists leaving comments in your, I had all these white supremacists leaving comments in your comments section. I'm a white woman with all these black folks that I'm putting in the forefront to be fired upon by you all. It went on and on and on. You hosted that on your channel and you're talking about you didn't put anybody's life in danger. You rock with those creeps, those unindicted criminals who threaten children with sexual violence, and you still rock with them. How many times were their lives threatened? You hosted that shit on your channel. And now he was crying and whining because he said somebody is falsely accusing him of crimes. It was perfectly fine to accuse Lennon Honor, to have the police called, whoever's idea it was, it doesn't matter. You hosted it, you supported it, you jumped on Dumpsy's channel, and you laughed. The goal was to try to stop Lennon Honor from going live that night. You all are so disgusting and sickening with your claims that you're the victim. and you didn't put anybody's life at risk. I see you're not releasing any of those videos where you leveled all those accusations against innocent people, where you constantly talked about men's dicks and asses and sucking dicks and all this. Where are those? Where are those videos? I'm not posting those videos. I'm not going to post those videos with lies about those I care about. You made all of those statements and you hosted people who repeated that garbage. And now you say you're a victim. When I say now, we're talking about the time this all went down. We're talking, what is it, around March, April, May? So from September/October, it took you until what, March or April 2021 to realize that you were taken to be the fool that you really are by believing just somebody who fell out of the sky. All this bullshit that you hosted on your channel. Then everybody becomes a snitch. Here we go with the snitch thing again. Everybody's a snitch. The most bizarre, just, I would say, comical thing that TCTV did. He was fighting with everybody, arguing with everybody. He and Grown Man were in a rumble. Smoke and TCTV were in a rumble. But during this process, TCTV offered to throw down with Grown Man and wanted to meet him where? To have this go down? In a casino. In a casino. This reminds me of that movie. You remember that movie, Raging Bull? when Robert De Niro is telling his brother, hit me. Go ahead, I want you to hit me. Because he wanted to fight. I think he wanted to fight a heavyweight. And you can't fight a heavyweight. You're not in the same classification. He thought he could do anything he wanted. So he's telling his brother to hit me, hit me, hit me. This kind of reminds me of the same situation. You wanted to be decked out in a casino. You wanted your ass laid out by grown men in a casino so you could get a judgment, so you could sue the shit out of the casino because you knew that was the only outcome that was going to go down if you met up with Grown Man. So you wanted him to lay your ass out in a casino and you could sue them because that's what TCTV does. He survives on lawsuits. So if he's a gambler, I can guarantee you whatever lawsuit he received money on before, if you're a gambler, you don't have any of that money left. You needed another way to make money. So you started trying to provoke people into, I'll meet you here, I'll meet you there. But it always seemed to be somewhere in public where there would be cameras, a place that had deep pockets. So when you would hit the deck, you knew you could sue the place. Let me give you this illustration from Raging Bull. Stay tuned and I will return.
No matter how big I get, no matter who I fight, no matter what I do, I ain't never gonna fight Joe Louis.
Yeah, that's right. He's a heavyweight, you're a middleweight. We know that.
I ain't never gonna get a chance to fight the best there is. And you know something? I'm better than him. I ain't never gonna get a chance.
But you're crazy to even think about something like that. I mean, he's a fucking heavyweight or a middleweight. It's impossible. It'll never happen, so why go crazy thinking about it?
Do me a favor.
You know what?
I want you to hit me in the face.
What?
I want you to hit me in the face.
Forget about it.
Joe, I want you to hit me in the face. Go ahead. Go ahead, take your
I
best.
said forget about it. I ain't doing it.
Come on, we have fights all the time. When you're worried now you're gonna hit me in the face? Hit me in the face. Go ahead.
No.
What are you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Come on, don't be a little faggot. Come on, hit me.
I ain't a fag.
Take your best shot, man.
Come on, Jack, huh? You gotta be a real jerk and want me to punch you in the face.
Hey, Joey, did I not tell you just to do it? Now I'm telling you, gotta do it.
I ain't hitting you.
Hey, I'm your older brother, Joey. I'm telling you something.
I know what you said. I ain't doing it. I don't care if you get mad. I ain't doing it. I don't have any gloves anyway. What am I gonna hit you with? Table? I ain't doing
Use that over there.
it. What?
That's right, use that. Wrap it around your hand. How many times I gotta tell you?
Not too many
Go
more.
ahead. All right, go ahead.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to hit me with everything you got. I want you to fucking lay me out. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Harder.
Yeah?
You throw a punch like you take it up the ass. Come on. Harder. Harder. Harder.
That's hard. What the fuck? What do you
Take it
want?
off. Take it off.
Ah, come on. You want to stop now?
Take it
That's
off.
enough
Okay.
of that.
Come on. Come
Fuck
on.
around,
Girl,
man.
come on.
Oh, girl, huh?
I'm gonna smack you again. Throw it again.
It's enough. That's enough.
Harder, harder.
Nah, your fucking cuts are opening and everything. What are you trying to prove? What does it prove?
You ain't pretty no more.
Lord have mercy. TCTV got so wrapped up in himself and believing every single bullshit piece of crap that was fed to him that anyone said about us. Of course, that was negative. But let me say this final thing for this video before I go. TCTV had a grand mal seizure because he says, I called him a drug dealer? He wants to come at me saying I called him a drug dealer? What he doesn't tell you is Smoke ran content on him. Said he lived in a trap house. And I said TC trap house or something like that. And he freaks out. I actually said, you're a drug dealer? I said those words like that. If I said that, then feel free to take me to court and we'll go from there. I don't have any idea about your past as far as why you were detained. I don't care. But remember, people, this is a person who is getting pissed off after he has ran 3, 4, 5, and 6 hour live streams on me, someone he doesn't know, someone he never met, continuously and persistently put my life in danger, allowing people to flash all these photos, claiming to be me. I am the one, along with others, who had to contact the authorities to see if we could find these people so they could be warned. Did you lift a finger to try to contact any of these people who people on your platform, your trash ass platform, were threatening? You applauded it. You didn't once tell these people, don't post these people's pictures. Don't post these pictures. We don't know who these people are. You applauded it. The sheriff's department had to go and have people post notices on office buildings because these people were giving locations where I wasn't even located, posting pictures that weren't me. I actually contacted 2 of these people, and both of these people had been contacted by these freaks here on YouTube. They didn't even know who the hell these people are. What did you have to say about that, TCTV? Quit coming on here acting like you're some damn do-gooder who handled AFW. No, let me explain what we were doing with these freaks. We were making reports to the police. We were making reports to the FBI. We were notifying employers, not calling employers. We were writing complaints. We were submitting complaints to licensing boards. This is how we were dealing with these people. We weren't getting up on platforms, arguing and screaming. Gerald did go up. I think it was on Dumpsy's platform, and TCTV, you were there. When you guys were running that bullshit saying he was a member of NAMBLA and he went up there to defend himself. We were never hanging out with you. You ran bullshit lies about me. 3, 4, 5, 6 hour live streams. Let's not forget how many people ran that white supremacy bullshit with my name on it, saying I'm a white woman. That was on your platform. Dumpsy, bullshit, Dempsey Spears, you Medicare defrauder, you did the same damn thing. You don't have any cause to be complaining about people, my God, defending themselves against your bullshit lies. Now, what I'm also going to do, I'm going to post that video that Smoke made. It wasn't a video, it was a live stream. I think there was a clip taken out of that. People were posting that. I don't know where it is now. I'm sure I can find it. I'm going to post that. It was a photo and it said TC something trap. And I was repeating that. And he gets bent out of shape. He can do all the shit that I described and a lot more. Have him post those live streams from September, October, November, December. Where are those live streams? You're not posting those. Right. You're not going to post that crap because people are going to really wonder what the hell is going on with you. And those freaks up on your channel that couldn't think and do anything else but talk about men's asses and dicks. In addition to you running those 3 and 4, 5, 6 hour live streams on me specifically. So TCTV, yes, whenever I want to get up here and talk about you, I'll do that. You were the one that fed that crap to the broken swinger. She decides to repeat it. The question is, where are you now? You left the broken swinger high and dry. You're not defending the broken swinger. You're not rescuing the broken swinger. You fed her all this information and you let her out. You let her go. You open up the gate. You unlock the gate and she's spreading all this shit around, calling people snitches and everything. And she's getting her ass lit up for it. This is a person, the broken swinger, is someone who expects to say whatever the hell she wants to say about people. Then she's sending them a list saying, okay, respond to me. But these are the things on this list that you can say about me. And these things over on this side of the list, you can't say about me. There are people who actually believe that they can open up their mouth, say whatever they want about people, and everybody else has this grand, significant, severe restriction on the responses. That is not how life works. I don't know how the hell you were brought up, but that is not reality. You open up that ratchet, nasty mouth of yours, people get to respond to you. It is going to be by their choice as to what they say, how they say it, when they say it, and how frequently they say it. Something that folks in these YouTube streets can't seem to get through their thick skulls. And where are you? Nowhere to be found. And you were crying and whining that people were ditching you and not defending you. You don't have any integrity. You don't have any decency. You got off on all that shit. Every single thing that happened that was nefarious, disgusting, abusive, illegal, harassing, you did it. I was a target. Reg G was a target. Lennon was a target. E&J was a target. KKC was a target. Anybody and everybody who said, hi, AFW, hey, I like your video, they were targets. And you didn't give a damn. And you think we're going to sit here and hold our tongues? If we want to talk, we're going to talk. Who are you to tell us we can't talk? You're not the free speech monitor. Free speech is afforded to all of us, and you are not the person who decides whether or not we can express ourselves, whether or not we're going to call law enforcement or whoever we're going to call. You don't like it? That is your problem. We're not here to appease you. We're not here to appease any demons. We're not here to appease any of their apologists. So simply, I came on and tell the truth. People have an aversion to the truth. That's why they don't want us talking about it. Every single thing that I say has been captured on live stream. It's there. I can say whatever I want because I can back it up. Bottom line, people, look out for that clip or audio where TCTV was talked about by Smoke, and TCTV's having a flipping fit. Why don't you deal with Smoke? Deal with the Smoke if you didn't like what he had to say. I see you have no problem posting video and audio where people are talking shit about me and Rep G and other people, but nobody can say anything about you. You have these special privileges. Well, good for you. Since you're the only person who seems to buy into these special privileges, I never considered you to have special privileges. If I want to talk about you, I'll talk about you. It wasn't worth it then, but it sure is worth it now because people are asking about the history. So since people are asking about the history, we may as well tell the truth. You all know there is a lot more to come. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.